Hello. A sound that I like. Well, before I even get into that, I want it to be a little different and add like a little what we learned in believe week 3, which is basically talk about slang and one's in Black vernacular language. There's slang where we kind of just cut off the ing sound, the ing. So like for example, I'm swimming. I'm driving. Instead in vernacular language, you will cut out the G and it would be like it would just be in. So I'm swimming. Um, I'm driving. Um, what else? Like you don't basically in other words, you don't really emphasize on the ing. It turns like into it. It turns into an in sound, like you're saying the word in. Which I find very intriguing because of the fact that it's just crazy how you could take out one letter of a word and make it somehow slang and it still has the same meaning but just sounds slightly different um, because of one letter missing. A sound that I don't like necessarily. Um, hmm. I don't have a sound that I necessarily just like don't like. I'm pretty like straight. I don't know. Like I don't really look in vocabulary to be like I really just hate those type of words. Um, but I can say if I had to say something like a sound that I don't like, for example, the word crayon. Uh, Growing up, I used to really say the word wrong. I would say crowns instead of saying crayons. So that was one difficult sound I was always dealing with. Or like the word axe and ask. Uh, it's not so much what sounds I don't like, but when it comes to certain words, and it's hard for me to pronounce because I emphasize on a different type of. I'm so used to emphasizing on a different type of sound than what the word's supposed to be. For example, ask. Like people tend to forget the S in the word and they usually say ask, but they take the context out of it and figure it out. So I would say more so it's words where I typically don't emphasize on a certain letter and I kind of say the word wrong. And yeah, that's pretty much how it is for me.